Hello.
Disgusting.
I'm cold and I didn't want to get my beanie out of my closet, so I stole my husband's. He is a Texans fan, so
Oh my gosh. Is
this
it
is
weird
what
saying that yet to you?
it definitely doesn't click in, but I feel like I'm definitely that girl that's like, my husband does this, my husband does
Oh,
this.
okay. So yeah, I wasn't that girl. Like the weirdest one for me was fiance. That one
Oh,
felt like gross to me for some reason. I was like, my boyfriend that I'm getting married to. Like actually I would just like use his name like Jared. Like
Jared.
like I had
Yeah,
someone I said it today at work and someone's like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's like my husband." Like I don't know. They're the words are weird. I don't
the,
know.
the words are weird. Yeah, but don't worry, I'm still a Packer fan. I got my Packers pillow, my other pillow puff, and then my first stuffed animal, and then
Aw,
he built me a firefighter stuffed animal for Christmas. So
there you go.
yeah, he has a little hat, but it's on the Packer shrine over there. So we are, if you notice that my layout is different and it's not as professional, I am stuck in a winter storm
I don't
at my house, and so not able
um
to be at the
let
parents.
the record show everybody that Emily's definition of a winter storm and my definition of a winter storm are quite different
I
because because let's talk about how much snow we got in our winter storm. I'll start because we got between 12 to 14 inches in one day, and we're getting more tonight. What did you get, Emily?
I have a patch of ice outside. We were expected to get, so
That's
the weather thing.
Texas, everybody.
Yeah. The weather kept changing. We were supposed to get like 9 to 12 inches of snow, and then it was 4 to 6 inches. So thankfully, I was off work today, and I'll be off work tomorrow. But
For
um,
for that patch of ice. Oh my
for
goodness.
that patch of ice, because
My
you know
boss would
what,
be like, "No, screw it. We're opening back."
we already canceled all our patients, so there'd be no reason for us to come in.
That's
So
fair. I mean, long weekend. So be it.
yeah, long weekend. So um, not a lot to talk about after last week's shenanigans.
Oh my god. That was such like a roller coaster because like I have so many things I would love to say about that game. Um Starting with the fact that's like I just didn't want to lose to the Bears.
Thank you. That's my big thing. I didn't.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
Is it's like
yeah.
I just didn't want
The
to lose to the
pride.
Bears.
Yeah.
Because now they're both like, well, you guys also went 1-5, like, in the division.
Mhm.
And it's like, sir, we are not the same.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%. That was my thing. It's like I don't want to hear about this all off season. Also, it's a pride thing.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to lose to the Bears. Like, yeah, we're already in the
Exactly.
playoffs. It doesn't make any difference. It's just the fact of losing to the Bears. That was my big thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. I think the
I mean, and
clock
like
mismanagement.
the fact too, that's like we had that glimpse of like hope.
Mm-hmm.
And like I think what you were just saying, clock management, sorry, but if I interrupted, but yeah, like
No, you're
I
good.
wish we would have took a little bit more time off that clock.
And the horse collaring, like that was a
Oh,
BS play. Like that was for no reason. Like it was just a comedy of errors. And then, of course, it went down to a field goal, and of course, no tippy top this time. And then it's crazy to think that we were a fingertip away from going 0-6 in the division. It's like that's not going to cut it next year. Like,
no.
mm-mm.
I mean, honestly, it's not cutting it this year. Like
Yeah,
if we're being so for real. Yeah, no, you can't do that. Yeah, we were literally a fingertip from being 0-6 in the division. And yes, we have to play Detroit twice, who is 15 and whatever. And yes,
hmm
we have to play the Vikings twice, who are whatever, 14. I don't know. I can't even keep up anymore. But either way, all the wild card teams in the NFC have a better record than the 3 and the 4 seed,
yeah,
which is ridiculous.
crazy.
I know that we kind of talked, I think we said how like we feel it'd be good if they just took like the divisional winners and then the top 3
hmm
after and then just organize that based on like their record and matchup and all that. Like that would be a better solution, I think. But
Yeah, then what's going on now? Yeah, I agree. I agree. It was mismanaged, but it's not something that can happen this week when we look against the Eagles, which is kind of daunting if you ask me. So
It's kind of funny. It's funny because like people ask me what I think. I was like, well, we've played him this year already. Like everyone forgot that we already
Mhm.
played him this year at game one in Brazil. I did see like a tweet today that was kind of funny. And they're like, oh, like they're getting the field ready. And they're like, are they trying to make it like Brazil again?
Brazil. Yes, yes, that. But I also think like we're a different team than we were week one. They're a different team than they were week one. I know everyone's all eyes on Jalen Hurts because is he going to get out of the
Mm.
concussion protocol? Is he not? Is Jordan Love going to be healthy? Is he not? Like,
Jordan Love should be fine.
yeah,
He,
I'm glad that they didn't put him back in. I really am.
yeah, he's got nerves. I deal with nerve pain every damn day. I like can't put weight through this arm without it going completely numb. It's a problem. I need
Mhm.
surgery. But
Help me.
yeah, I need help. But no, like it should be fine. He hit his elbow on the lineman's helmet, it looked like.
Yeah.
Funny bone, ulnar nerve right there. That's gonna be these two fingers affected.
And for trying to hold a ball, then yeah.
And if you need to do your ulnar nerve glides, everybody, it is just boop.
I just would love to see Jordan Love doing
Just like
that.
on the sideline doing the Batman mask. That's how we learned it in school, the Batman mask. But yeah, if you do that, you actually should feel like a little like zing, kind of like a really tiny zing in like your pinky. But yeah, ulnar
Dr.
nerve
Toy for you.
buddies. Yeah. Was it cubital tunnel syndrome or something like that? It's not a big deal. He's gonna be fine. I think him sitting out was more precautionary, which would have
Mhm.
been great for Christian Watson.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the
That's
biggest bummer.
very that is so irritating. In a
Yeah,
game that meant one
nothing.
more like, like one more possible seed.
Mhm.
And I understand like maybe you wanted to like get him some just like a couple reps. And I think they were gonna put him on like a snap count. I think I heard. And then
And I think that they said that he went in because of Romeo Dobbs' illness, which obviously then Romeo Dobbs feels like probably garbage because it's like, you can't help it. So it's
mhm.
just it was bad. So that's why I'm glad that they pulled Jacobs when they did because I'm like, no, get this man out of here.
Yeah, like
Like,
don't even I don't even
mm-mm.
want to try
And I
it.
think Emmanuel Wilson did great. So I think between him and I think that Carl Brooks is our other um, running back or
If it
whoever
was
it is.
fine. Yeah, it was fine. I
Yeah,
li-
like we
I like watching like them. It's fun. They're fun.
it's fine. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
I
Everything's fine.
think the over unders I think right now currently have the Eagles beating us, which is obviously fair compared to our last two performances of the season and also of course being a seventh seed. But last year we saw them come to Dallas and win, so hopefully maybe some of that playoff magic can return.
I also like to think that our boys like I was reading some things like LaFleur and Love both said like words were exchanged in the locker
Mm,
room following that game. I think that a lot of them probably feel like guilt. They just broke our streak, like, against
mhm.
our big rival, like our all-time rival. And I'm hoping that that kind of fuels a little fire under them because they're going to need it. It's been a problem all season. I feel like coming out strong.
Yeah, we've
We
had I
make
think one or
adjustments
two
in the second
games.
half, but like, we're not the Chiefs. We can't be a second half team. Like.
No. No. Was Jared okay with what happened on Sunday with them pulling all their starters?
Oh, yeah. No, he didn't
Okay.
care. I was like, the seating didn't matter. I mean, I'm sure he would have liked to not be as embarrassed. But no, I mean, I've been talking, me and some coworkers, we made some brackets for the
Okay.
playoffs, because we love a little competition. And um, patient-wise too, and I don't know if it's a little biasness, but there are a few people I've heard that wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos upset the Bills with how the Broncos have been playing lately. But I don't see it. I think the Bills will be just fine.
Yeah, because it's Chargers and Texans and then Broncos and Bills. And
Mhm.
then we play
You'll get there.
Eagles. We play the Eagles. Minnesota plays
The
the Rams?
Rams. Yeah,
Rams.
and that's gonna
And
probably
then
be in Arizona. because all those fires going on out there.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about
It's gonna
that.
probably be in Arizona. It's funny because it's like we were talking like, oh, like what upsets will there be, in wild card weekend? And someone's like, well, I'm picking the Vikings over the Rams. I was like, yeah, no shit. Like, so
Yeah.
it's everyone.
Yeah, it's not really an upset at this point.
No, like that's not an upset. Even like, I mean, the Bucks and Commanders, like
Hmm.
that could be an interesting one, actually. I could see
That could
that.
be one. I could see the Commanders beating
I
the
could see it going
Buccaneers.
either way. I mean, like, you
Yeah.
gotta look like Baker's playing his ass off this year, but so is Washington's quarterback. What is it? Daniels?
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. He's when he's on is the thing.
Hmm.
So it's like which version are you gonna get?
Yeah. Which I feel like sometimes that's with Love too, because I feel like even
Mhm.
before Love got hurt, some of his passes this past week were a little bit low. And
Yeah.
then it's kind of like,
I was
ooh, that looks
really hoping Malik Willis would be able to like pull it off.
rally.
That 2-point conversion.
Well, even the jet sweep on fourth down, I don't know what LaFleur's like obsession with jet sweeps are, but it needs to stop because it's never worked. It's never
No,
worked.
yeah. Did have a decent challenge.
Yeah. I was gonna
We
say. I was
did
like,
have a reasonable challenge. Like, I
mhm.
think I saw a video of some from Lambeau, and they're like, "This is the loudest." Like,
Which
because
is
everyone's
completely
like,
fair.
"Finally!"
Yeah,
Like,
like challenge. Like when we didn't call it a catch, I was like, seriously? Like, really? Y'all aren't gonna call this a catch? Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness.
I know. At least he finally figured it out. Week 18,
Yeah.
y'all.
It just took a little bit of time, but we finally got there. It's okay.
Right.
He was pacing himself. He waited for the best challenge to win on. So I can
Mhm.
respect that. I can respect that.
So, what's going to be interesting, I feel like, though, with what came from this game with Christian Watson is his contract goes to, I think, 2025.
Okay.
He signed a 4-year, I believe. Um, he's not going to play his fourth
Hmm.
year. And if he does, it's going to be at the end. I mean, that ACL injury is taking about a year.
Hmm.
Um, do you think we re-sign him?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
And I think it's so hard to say because I know more than anything, like I know he wants to play, and I think
Mhm.
he's an incredible player. It's just with injuries, like
It's very
it's a
injury prone.
yeah, and it's always next man. You've always got to be ready for the next man. So I mean, who knows? I mean, Bo Melton had that incredible catch on that like third down, which when we needed
Yes.
him the
Oh my
most,
God, yes.
and I think also too a lot of our receivers are going to be heading into their third years or fourth years also. So like Romeo Dobbs, Reed, um, whoever else that we bring back, we have some tight ends that are strong, and then whoever we
Mhm.
draft. And I think that they're probably, I mean, I think that they saw how helpful the free agency signings were this past
I
year with
hope
Jacobs
they
and
did.
McKinney. And so I'm hopeful that maybe we'll get another star wide receiver. I mean, I know
Mhm.
the thing right now on Twitter is talking about T. Higgins. That's who
Yep, I've been seeing a
everyone.
lot of
Which
that, and
I don't know. I think I'd rather have like Jamar Chase than T. Higgins, to be
well, no
honest.
shit. Like, duh. Yeah, of course. Everyone would rather have Jamar Chase over T. Higgins.
but if,
Emily.
but if beggars can't be choosers, I don't know. Maybe the hat's making me silly. I don't know.
I can't. I can't. Yeah, duh. Um, like I said, I mean, like Devontae Adams wouldn't mind him leaving the Jets and coming back. Wouldn't mind
I'm
that.
surprised. It's been 3 days, 4 days since the last game, and we haven't heard any
You
drama.
know he loves the drama. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. Like
He's
it's
gonna
been
say, I'm
four
gonna go on a
days.
darkness retreat, and you know what? This is best for me. Maybe he does it like the week before the Super Bowl when there's no
Hmm.
football, like except for like what the Pro Bowl or whatever.
Hmm. I'm also that in exchange between him and Pam Oliver just like pulled on my heartstrings when he was like, "Love you, Pam," and she was like, "Love you too." I was like,
Hmm.
"Oh," like, oh, it was hard. Like I will say, he looked good that game, and then I know everyone was like, "Oh, well, him and Adams are walking off for the optics," and like put it next to the picture of like him
Him
and
and Cobb, yeah.
Paul. But I'm like, I get it, like I do. Um, but it's hard. Speaking of former Packers, do you think Bakhtiari ever ends up anywhere else, or do you think he's done?
I don't know either because that's another really injury-prone player. We signed him that giant contract, and how long did we even get him for?
A
People are
week?
gonna see that, and especially at that position, very big contact
Hmm.
position. You need someone healthy. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe they sign him, but it's like a smaller, I don't know, smaller contract, definitely, I would
Mhm.
say.
It's sad to see players that are good players get zipped out of their prime because of
Well,
injuries.
well, that's what I think kind of sucked with Watson
Mhm.
is he's a fine player. I think there are things to work on. I think he's a good locker room guy. I think he's a good one to
Mhm.
have on the team. He's a go with the flow, I'll do what you want kind of guy. And that's a good one to have. But I mean, even without the ACL injury, I don't think we were re-signing him again.
Yeah.
And it kind of just like sucked because especially when he got injured, because like my initial thought was shit, like rookie contracts are about like 3 years and
Mhm.
stuff. This would have been his third year, meaning his next year when he would
He's
go get
gone.
signed, no one's going to sign a guy that can't play for a year, but he has 4 years. But so it kind of sucks. I feel really bad for him because I know he wants to play and I know like he would fit in anywhere.
Mhm.
He would make himself fit in anywhere, but I don't know who's all going to put up a fight for him,
Yeah.
you
I could see
know?
that. Yeah. So looking forward to Sunday. Do you think we'll win? Do you think we'll lose? What are your thoughts?
No. No, I don't think this is our game to win.
Okay.
Um, I hope it's not our game to lose,
Mhm.
but we're not favored, which is, I mean, not a big deal. But I, I mean, it depends with Hurts, obviously,
Right.
and stuff. Saquon is a hard one to stop, and I feel like he's only been getting better since
Better.
week one, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I don't think this is our year. I know we've said it. We don't think this is a year for a Super Bowl for us.
Mhm.
We need to come stronger in the off season. We need to pick up some free agents at wide receiver,
Mhm.
and we need to try again next year because
Mhm.
I mean we are going to be losing like a decent amount of people after next year.
I think I don't have like last year going into Dallas. I was so confident.
I was
Like I was
confident about
I
us
was
beating
so
Dallas,
confident. Like I had that from like the second I bought the tickets. I was like, we're gonna like I looked at my mom and I was like, we're gonna win this game. And she was
but
like, okay.
Dallas is just like our team. Like we have their
Yeah.
number.
Which 2025, here
Which
come the
I
Dallas.
saw, yes. Is that one home or away for
It's an
us?
away game, so they'll be here.
Okay, maybe
So
I come stay
I'm
with you, perhaps. We see.
dude, come on, bring on. I know I've already had a couple people message me and I'm like, I have a couch. And
I
I'm
have
like, if
couches.
there's 30 people on the couch, it will just be a couch party.
I mean,
Like
if need be, I could always stay at my uncle's and we just chill.
yeah, I'm so excited for it. Like that's like looking forward to like next year. I'm like, okay, we made it to the playoffs when we were third best in the division. Okay, so next year we're gonna be facing the third best team. So it's like this is a win all around, and I'm like, especially considering we were like the only division that was actually okay, and we have to play them anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. Like I'm not mad, and especially next year we should. Oops, what did I just open? Yeah, next year we're going to be better, we're going to be stronger. So I feel okay about Sunday's game. I don't know, I'm obviously the hopeful optimistic that I'm like maybe we'll come out and surprise the world, but also I'm okay because after Sunday's performance I'm kind of mad at the team, and it's like it's been a while since I've been mad at the team, but I'm like I'm kind of mad. Like last year I was upset after San Francisco, but I was just more so like this was such a fun team to watch
It was. It
that
was just it was more like hurting because it was like, well,
it's
one, the
over.
San Francisco game last year, we had that. We
Mhm.
lost that game
Yeah.
and stuff. We like the 49ers did not win that game. We lost that game.
Yeah,
And I think, like,
1000%.
that's what hurt, is because I went and I was like, "We should not be here. We shouldn't
Mhm.
win this." But here we are.
Do you have a Super Bowl prediction right now?
Okay, so on our bracket, it's been really hard. I think I have the Bills in the Super Bowl,
Okay.
but that was really hard because first after the wild card round, because I think they're gonna beat the Broncos, unlike the people in Kansas City. Um, I had them. Let's pick them and the Ravens. That's a hard pick for me, honestly.
Ooh.
And like my big thing was I could see in the AFC Championship, if the Chiefs and Bills play each other again, I could see this being Buffalo's year to finally beat them in the playoffs.
Okay.
But if the Ravens beat the Bills, I don't see the Ravens beating the Chiefs
I can agree with that. I can agree with
and
that.
stuff. So that game's like hard because I'm like, that's gonna like dictate to me who goes to the Super Bowl. It's
Mhm.
either gonna be like the Chiefs or the Bills, which is an easy guess. And then coming out from our side, oh God, I've had so much trouble picking. It's so hard
Mhm.
because you're number one and number two. You got the Lions, you got the Eagles. The Lions, as banged up as they are, being this unstoppable is
Yeah.
insane. This is insane. Um, I did tell someone that if it was, let's say, like Bills and Lions, I'm cheering for the Bills,
Mhm.
but one of the reasons is because I am tired of people not realizing how difficult it is to one, make it to a Super Bowl and two, win it. People
Mhm.
give us crap all the time with having Rodgers, having Favre, only having two Super Bowls and that. And I'm like, it is so difficult. Like,
Mhm.
first of all, look at all our NFC championships. Yes, we've lost a decent amount, but we've gotten there several times. And that is a hard
Yeah.
thing to do already in football. And the Lions, who have never been to the Super Bowl, if they get there and they win their first one, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
upset. I want them to see, like, okay, this is more heartbreaking than my team sucking.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing hurts worse than a losing the championship game or going to the Super Bowl and then losing. Yeah.
Yeah. And luckily, I have not seen our team go to the Super Bowl and lose. So let's keep that going, hopefully. We gotta get
Yes.
there first, but yeah, no, I
It,
don't
it's
want them to think this is like an easy thing to do just because your team's doing well.
yeah.
'Cause it's not. Even if your team is doing
Mm.
well, there are a lot of teams doing well right now. Lions win, let's say, Vikings win, and then, we lose, let's say, and then let's say Washington loses, Bucks win. Lions are playing the Vikings,
Yeah.
which they did just tear them up a little bit, but like it is hard to beat a team
Back to back.
twice in one season and then a
Let
third
alone 4
time.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not gonna be us, I am okay with the Buccaneers or the Commanders. Like, I'm okay with one of those 2 teams.
I don't think they're going to Super Bowl. If it's not the Lions, it's going to be the Eagles.
I don't want that.
Well, there's a lot of things I don't want.
Including this pain.
Yeah, right. Like there's a lot of things that we don't want.
Okay, so
Obviously.
what is your final score prediction for Sunday?
For our game.
Mhm.
hmm I'm basing this on Hurts playing, of course,
Okay.
because I think they're going to try and do everything they can to get him to. Um, I'm gonna say they're gonna get like 3 touchdowns, so we got like 21 points. I don't know. I think they're gonna have 31, and I think we will have maybe it'd be nice if we have 21. But if I'm being so honest, I could see it being a little lower.
Okay.
I could see us getting like 17.
17. Okay. I was
I
gonna
could
go
if I had to pick, yeah, I'll go like 31, either 17 or 21. It's like a, field goal or touchdown.
mhm. Okay, let's go. I was honestly gonna go like 31-28 Packers.
Packers.
I can't
Ugh.
not choose the Packers. I'm gonna be
As you're
optimistic.
wearing a Texans hat.
I'm cold. It's no ice
It's not
outside.
snowing outside. Shut up.
I showed her the ground and I was like, wait, do you see the patch of ice? And she was like,
I took a picture of you pointing at your patch of ice, and I'm gonna send it in my work chat. Be like, by the way, she's not working tomorrow.
I want to know what they say because they're gonna be like, wow, Texans are so stupid. It's like we
Oh,
just
we
came
already
outside.
talk about Texans and stuff. Don't worry.
Just adding fuel to the
But,
fire.
I
I
mean,
love it.
this morning it was me, my coworker that's from Iowa. She had a patient from Iowa, and then I had a patient from Missouri, and it was just the four of us. And like us three were just ganging up on this Missouri person, like, you guys don't know how to take care of your roads, you guys don't know how to do this, you guys don't do this.
I
Yeah.
love it. Also, I'm vibing with the hair. I love the hair today.
Oh, this whole
Yes,
thing.
I love it.
This is my go-to look.
It's fitting today. I love it.
This is how I be looking. Like I just got home from work. I'm literally wearing a physical therapy shirt. This is what I just be looking like.
I love it. I'm here
I
for it.
did
I'm
get
here.
a new curl cream though.
Ooh,
Very excited. Haven't used that before. I should
link in
have.
bio.
It's so good. It's
What is
the like
it?
it's like the Lanza, I think, curl
Hmm.
cream. It's at Ulta.
Okay.
It's in an orange-ish bottle. But no, it's like Lanza, like a curl, just their curl cream. It's really good.
Okay.
And I've
Okay.
only used it once. Like my hair is super damaged, and like my curls I mean, they're still curly, but like they're not what they used to be. And like I put it in and
Mm.
immediately I was like, oh,
Oh.
hello. So
Oh, you might have to send me a picture of it because
I
I'm
know
always in the market for a good curl cream.
I need to go shower. So if I go walk in there.
That's why I took a shower yesterday because I was like, if I'm rotting, it's too cold to wash my hair. Like, I don't know how you do it on a regular basis. Like, it is,
Oh, like washing my hair?
well, when
Or
it's like this kind of cold outside, because I'm like, my hair will be fine until it warms up to like 45, 50 degrees. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, like, I showered and, like, let it dry a little bit, and then I went to shovel and it was frozen. Oh, I shoveled 3 times on Sunday, and it still wasn't enough. I still had to go shovel again on Monday.
mm-mm.
Because, again, we got over a foot of snow, like a real winter storm, Emily.
I have my little baby shovel and I'm like, it's picking up the ice. No, I have not set foot outside. I do not plan on it. It is too cold. It is 32 degrees outside right now.
It is. I don't know, actually. It was kind of a warmer day, I feel like, today. Where's my feels like? Feels like 27, so it's not bad. But
Mm.
tomorrow, is like 31. Ooh, next Thursday, high of 41. Big sun. It's gonna be nice.
I'm already over this. I'm ready for 110 degrees again.
My coworkers think I'm insane because like I still wear like a t-shirt at work and stuff. And like I
Mm-mm.
work in like a giant concrete building. And
Yeah,
I was still just
insane.
like wearing a t-shirt because I was like, well, I got hot. And I don't have a jacket, as I told you. And so I went outside. Oh, because here's how cold it is, Emily. Here. It's so cold, my windshield cracked on its own. Yeah, that happened today.
Oh
Nothing hit it, nothing
no,
happened. Crack. It's just
because
so
it's so
cold.
cold.
Yeah. It's like so
Mm-mm.
cold and then like my car's trying to heat up. Like yeah, it cracked. I was not happy.
It's like life's like one more like pachow. Like
Yeah, why not? And I'm like, how many pachows does one person need? Not this many. Well, I guess, Emily, this could perhaps be our last show of the season. So, depending on, I guess, if we pull out a miracle, because no one literally thinks we're going to win except for you, apparently. And I don't think you think we're going to win, but
I don't know. Like I said, I feel very mid about it. I don't feel good. I don't feel bad. My coworker that's an Eagles fan at work, I ignored him all week just because I was like, I don't want to talk. So like he would walk into the room and I'd zippy doo out because I was like, I'm not gonna Like, I'm not gonna have a conversation today. So yeah, so I guess we will see. We will see what happens on Sunday, but um could be interesting. So Sunday at 3:30, I will be watching.
Tune in. And I guess, yeah, we see how it goes. If this does so happen to be our last show, Emily and I have decided we are taking a little step back, little break next season from the show. We both have a lot going on at the moment. It was a Taylor
Mhm.
Swift thing for you. You're welcome. I think I said it right.
A lot going on at the moment.
Yeah, we have a lot going on at the moment. Um, so yeah, we're gonna take a little hiatus and reassess. But hopefully it's not the last episode.
Yeah.
Because hopefully we win at least.
Yeah. Haven't had time to be sad yet, so
But in the meantime, I guess
y'all stay warm. Everyone in California praying for you guys and the fires and all that crazy stuff. So, but stay warm if you're cold. Um, but yeah, we'll be in touch soon, one way or the other.
one way or the other. Go pack up.
Bye.